your favourite figures and collectibles at bigbagtoystore.com.
Hi guys, welcome to Kal-El Reviews. This is Chris, and that right there is the Hot Toys DX-11 Joker 2.0. It's 2.0 because they've done Joker and Batman before in the DX line, but this one is the latest release. Very, very nice figure indeed. I've got the laughing head sculpt on there. Machine gun, just a come on hit me pose from the movie. Very nice figure. Now, it comes with a lot of accessories. I'm going to try and go through them fairly thoroughly, but I'm not going to dwell on them too long. But yeah, so at the moment, as I said, the pose is as such. I'll just zoom out a little bit so you can see there's that, and there's the base down there. I'll zoom back in so you don't see all that. But yeah, that's the pose. He's got the jacket on here, lined with the lovely orange. He's also got the don't push him over. Got the undercoat there. We'll just turn him around so you can see various things. Got to get a turntable for this. Turn him around. Turn him around. There we go. I folded my coat up a little bit there. There we are. So you can see, very nice. Now, one thing I will mention, due to the lighting, the coat actually comes up a little bit brighter than it actually is. It's much more of a dull purple than a very bright purple, as you see here. And in fact, all the clothes are more of a dull colour than that. Anyway, let's zoom in and we'll have a look at this head sculpt. Okay guys, there's the head sculpt. This is one of the best sculpts Hot Toys has done, I think. The laughing sculpt is just brilliant. Just show you from different angles, a different light. It's just a very, very well done sculpt. Just cacking himself there. Thinks it's a great old time. And obviously with a lot of sculpts, from different angles they look better or worse. Fairly standard with a lot of heads. You don't get many that are really spot on from every angle. But anyway, that's the laughing sculpt. Obviously, well not obviously, I'm telling you now, but it's a one piece sculpt, so the neck and the head is all one piece, opposed to having some figures have the head with a cut and then the neck post as well. But that's his head. And what we'll do now is I'll move him back, just give you another quick look at this particular pose, and then we will change the coat up a little bit, give you a look at the other accessories, bring in some other guns or whatnot, and change the head sculpt over. Okay, so zoom back out there guys. Again, just a quick look at the hit me pose, and we'll move on, get this coat off, and I'll show you the coat when we go over the accessories, and we'll put the other head sculpt on and you can see the likeness a bit more. This sculpt is great, but we want to look at the main sculpt. This is the extra, so let's move on to that. We'll pose him up a little bit different, get a different suit, and there we go. Alrighty guys, I've changed up the pose. You can see he's in a, in the police station type thing. I don't have a bench, so we've used his chair that he comes with. Again, we'll go through the accessories. Got the handcuffs on, taking the jackets off, and I'll just turn him a little bit. You can see there he's got the handcuffs in that clapping pose when Commissioner Gordon becomes the, Lieutenant Gordon becomes the Commissioner. Got a bit of an upward look there. We'll zoom in. There you go, a little bit closer of a look there. And we'll just lift it up a little bit so you can see. So, very menacing look on his face. Again, we'll talk about posability in a second. Positions like this are fairly easy to get, as it is on a slim, true type body. Double joints all over the place. It's got ankles, it's got obviously hands. The only limiting factor is the head, because it's a single neck. It can't just tilt the head or whatever. So, a little limited, but again, you obviously can get some very menacing looks. And looking at the hands, you can see there, we'll just focus. So you can see the hands there in that sort of clapping pose with the handcuffs on. I'll come back up to his head. Now I'm quite zoomed in, so it will focus on one bit or the other, so please bear with the little bit of fuzz there. We will just zoom out, and I'll just show you these coats while we're at it. So, zooming out. Okay, so we've got this particular coat here. This is the undercoat he has. Lined with the orange, of course. Nothing too special about that. And that's his main coat. Again, it looks a lot more purple. Now the lapels have little magnets on them, so they click there. All lined. The sleeves aren't lined, but that's alright. Very nice. It's in that suede-ish sort of material. I just thought I'd show you those. And he does come with those on. And when you put him all back together, it's easier to thread this coat into this coat and then put his arms through, obviously with the hands off. But just a tip. So anyway, zoom back in. So there's the Joker in his chair. We'll get him up out of the chair. Might change the hands over a little bit, give him a gun or something. And we'll just go over the posability. And then I will show all the accessories. At the very end, we'll give you a look at the box and see what it's actually worth. Alrighty guys, so we'll change up the pose again. I've just got him holding a knife there, doing his little, know how I got these scars? And his gun there. But you can see a bit of the articulation here. You've got a full bend of the arm. Again, necks are limited a little bit. But I'll just show you a little bit more. We'll just zoom him out a little bit and focus. So your articulation is as follows. So the arm will move all the way around, in and out at the elbow, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist will move, head will move as you wish. You've got an ab crunch, got a waist, legs will move in and out. Whoops, just dropped a whole heap of accessories. His legs are a bit tight due to the pants, but otherwise not too bad. But it's a standard Hot Toys articulation. Okay, so we've changed up the pose again. We just got him on the table in the interrogation scene there. Now I don't have the backdrop up. It comes with the backdrop from that scene with the the dirty tiles on the window and that. It's too big to fit on my thing. But if you want to check it out, just Google this Joker. I know it's a bit slack, but I just don't want to muck around getting that out and gluing the bits on it or whatnot. I'm not gluing it, but putting it together. But again, some of the accessories it comes with are the table. Now it does have that scratched up appearance on it. We'll just zoom in there. You can see that on the table. While we're looking at the table there, I just want to point out his hands. You can see that dirty look to them. I'll actually bring one up here. So just while we're looking at the hands, I just wanted to show you the detailing on the dirty fingernails and the hand and underneath. So very, very well done. I just thought I'd show you that, and then we'll get painting. So again, table it's just plastic, but it has this faux scratching all over it. Now, one other thing I'll show you is while it's there, there's a little hole back here for this pencil. so you can do the pencil trick. So there you go. So you can do the watch me make this pencil disappear. So that just sits in that little hole there, but it's just a tiny little pencil. Tiny, tiny. It's out of focus. There it is in focus. Just a tiny little pencil. We'll show that in a minute. Well, don't know what that was, but anyway, there's the Joker and on his table, and let's just go over the likeness while we're got him here. I'll just get that zoomed in for you. Now, from that angle, the likeness isn't too bad. It's probably not the best Joker sculpt they've ever done, but it is pretty spot on, I think, and very, very menacing. So, obviously we've got that pose, and there he is. Now, what we might do is just look at a couple of his accessories. Well, not a couple, all of them. And we'll have a quick look at the box and then we'll finish up. Alrighty guys, so the accessories you have: laughing head sculpt, you got the table, the light, you also have the chair back here, got the machine gun, which does the stock opens and the clip comes out, so there's that. Again, you have the pencil, the handcuffs, normal gun, like most Hot Toys guns, does cock, and the clip comes out. Stack of money, some playing cards, and you've got a little boot knife, potato peeler, a flip knife, which does work. So it does actually close. And the slide knife, which does close as well. And also he's got the shotgun, which I'll just pin up so you can see. So, and you've also got the shotgun there as well. So there we are. So there are accessories. Let's have a quick look at the box and we'll finish up. Okay guys, this is just a quick look at the box. You've got Joker 2.0. There you go, opens up. I'll try and do this so you can see. There's the lamp. So in the box you've got that, playing card. Underneath you've got just that standard sort of cutout. And over on the side there you've got Why So Serious. So there's your box, nothing fancy. Just thought I'd give you a quick look at it. It looks pretty cool, but don't want to spend too much time on it. Alrighty guys, that was a video review of the Hot Toys DX-11, the Joker 2.0. Fantastic figure, highly recommended. If you can pick it up for around 300, awesome. It's going to climb in price like a lot of these DX figures do. Really happy to have it in my collection. Very nice figure in general. Sculpts, both sculpts are brilliant. Tailoring is awesome. The shoes, the pants, everything. The little gold chain even. Accessories are great. Fantastic job with guns and accessories like that. Plenty of hands, heaps of gloves hands, heaps of normal hands. I love the dirt on the fingers. It's a brilliant touch. The purrs are great. Mine are fairly stiff, but usual thing. Pull the head off. Little joystick at the back. Just be very careful with them. Hate to have them snap. The base is just a standard DX base with the lights. Haven't got any batteries in there, but a very nice base nonetheless. I'll just give you a closer look there. It's a very nice base. Just zooming back up to the Joker. So value, definitely worth the money. Fantastic, especially if you're a Batman collector. Now I know in this review it's a bit wishy-washy, sort of all over the place. I apologise for that. I was trying to think of so much stuff at once. But I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. That's the Joker. You're a viewer. I'm Chris. Bye. Why so serious?